Hello. What should I warm up with? I want a copy of the FN finale just because that would be funny. But if I accidentally beat that, that would be the fourth verification I've stolen from Frozy. Hello everyone. The spam has only been beaten 3 times in a row, so 10 times would be pretty much humanly impossible. Yesterday I died to join Molten on the second spam of this, so and now I want to beat it. Except is this thing void clicking? Wait a second. Have water on my table. Well, I don't have CBF enabled, so that might explain something. And why is there water on my table? It's 1:30 PM. No, I don't have CBF, so... First of all, you don't have 35 to 87 on USKC, and then I don't really know what tips I could give. Yeah, it's pretty early for me too. Usually I stream a little... Why is this thing my void clicking? Am I like clicking some other key on accident, like spacebar or something? Yeah, I already got out of school, that's why I'm streaming. We got Space UK Junior on the chat. Why does this sometimes like tend to void click? I have no idea. Like, often it works fine, but then just... I hope that doesn't like happen when I'm far into a level. Like, it already happened when I was beating Iron God. I died to the last spam. It was my first attempt on the spam too, so that was kinda stupid. Let's try 60 FPS. Yesterday I was trying to beat Fresh Cut by Pastel. I got 59 and gonna give up. Or actually I ran out of time. Okay, I'm not warmed up. Let's put my icons. I cannot do like 20 FPS, 60 FPS upwards. I'm so inconsistent when I'm not warmed up. Is there like other 60 FPS levels? Well, right now the only one I actually want to beat is this. Because I don't want to play anything really that hard. This is only like 6 seconds, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna try your level 2, but right now I want to do some 60 FPS stuff. Not as hard as like other 60 FPS stuff I haven't done. Okay, now I know where the water on my desk comes from the bottle. I think I started to get good at spamming, like, I guess at the start of 2024. Like, that's when I verified field-driven homework, which was probably one of my first, like, actual good achievements. High CPS is free, that's why high CPS doesn't matter if you're not able to do it consistently. Like, let me show you what I mean. Like, I can just do that and reach like really high CPS, but that's not consistent at all, so I cannot use that for anything. No, you don't know every spam technique. Even I don't know every spam technique. I need to warm up. That's just a list of different spam types, not techniques. Techniques are like alternating, jitter click, auto jitter, that kind of stuff. Not like straight spam, downward spam, upward spam. Not like those. I have no idea what's happening in chat. It's like I try to add something to the conversation, but the chat just ignores it. I cannot speak. You can like check the SCL to see the hardest spam lows I've beaten. Why is there water on my desk? My whole desk is wet. That's because I have a water bottle and like it's not leaking, but the bottom of it is wet, so it leaks everywhere. Let's do more controlled spam because I think that just it's better for warm up. What level are you talking about? Do you mean like fresh cut? Because if so, that's already placed at like 16. The last level I did earlier. I don't know what level you're talking about. Oh, if you mean fresh cut, that's already placed. That's somewhere like top 16. No, top 18. Okay, yeah. That happens to me too. Let's do the, what's the level called? Departure by Chaos. I want to beat this. What was that? Too early. My death sound is my friend smashing the table just because I found it funny. Maybe I should just move over to Twitch because there's less kids there. Except then, some of the things I say or do would not fly on Twitch, and by the way, this is fake. I don't think I'm gonna get tired of spamming in like anytime soon. Maybe if I like actually do everything there is to do with spam. But then again, I can just make my own spam challenges or just beat extremes with stupid spams. So I will probably never like entirely quit spam. Yeah, that is a possibility. Like YouTube is pretty strict with the firearm guidelines, but I don't think I'm gonna get banned from YouTube because, like, in general they are pretty lenient. But from Twitch I could. That's one reason I don't stream there. let's do something like that. Also, there's this level I still have yet to beat. Okay, now I'm on the weird state that I'm still not warmed up quite enough, but my hands are getting tired. That was close to the spam completion. I'm getting frozen luck on the on this level. And then I'm gonna do it. I was gonna say I'm gonna do it in one attempt on hack. I don't know. I don't really know how. I'm not really used to reacting that much. Maybe that's it. I have no chance on beating the hardest spam level, so... I've gotten so unlucky on this. I think the biggest reaction I've had is probably like my original SoundCloud completion. That's the Wooding ADHD. Just for a warm-up, let's rebeat EFN times 3. I forgot to spam. I have done EFN times 2 with just going to the bottom route, but doing EFN times 3 with the bottom route would be funny. So let's just do that. One. Two. Well, I did EFN times 2 with the swag route. Today I don't have that much time to stream, so... I need to warm up quickly. Hello. This is like reference to the levels, like there's a coupon circles repeat chant, like I see, I'm deaf, I'm blind, and those. But I just wanted to make something different. No, that I'm hard was 6 XP times 8. That was so inconsistent. Let's do something else too. Let's try to verify this thing. Except I'm still not warmed up quite enough, so I'm probably not gonna get anywhere. Let's test this thing, which is stupid. There's not that many like EFN type control spam chants on the list. Like there are like the levels that like this is the angle is not that steep. But it's just this, which I'm really bad at. I want to do more EFN type of control. Yeah, that's pretty much the reaction you get from when you make people play your levels, no matter how good or bad it is. Yeah, that would be nice. Make sure to make it list worthy. I died to Spaceless. Go to sleep at 2 PM. Of course. Like it's not as important as it might sound like to have a good keyboard, because like the biggest variable is just your skill. But a good keyboard always helps. A good keyboard allows you to play to the best of your ability. Exam. Today I had my first day of school after the summer break. I'm so bad at this. Is there like actual good challenges on the SCL? Yeah, there's this thing, which is arguably even dumber. It's just the cataclysmic bob wave a million times in a row. Why do I die at the beginning of the second one? I'll try to beat this first and then maybe. I love doing those small divots on the what's it called, the final thingy, the actual hard part of this. I have no idea how many times this is in total. I think this is like 5 times. Hi Pixel. Yeah, you're streaming too. Hi, me too. A lot of people. Yeah, peace cataclysm. What am I doing with my life? Hi elves. I don't actually know. Is this top 50? No, this slightly harder than top 50. Does this have any victors? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Luke has beaten this. Why did I do that? Reload the website. Oh god, what have you done? Hello! Yeah, if Luke has been in this, it's not like on the list yet. That's so stupid. Yeah, I saw you get a new keyboard. Isn't the last one of this like almost invisible? Let's do an no-clip run. Of course I'm gonna beat it in act now. Of course. Never mind. Isn't this like 5 times in a row? Yeah, and then there's the almost invisible one. Well, you can still clearly see the structures, but it does make it a little harder. Okay. Good night, Els. .96. Oh, that's a bad death. Well, the Hell Zone. I want to beat that at some point, but I don't want to play that right now. Okay, let's not do this right now. Let's do something else. I will probably at some point do the whole crazy series. I've beaten like the first one, but I haven't touched the other ones. What is this? Is this... Okay, it's a UFO challenge, I can't do those. Now let's do more 60 FPS just because I might be now warmed up enough to actually do something. So I have that thing on. My favorite song, of course. Unbeatable. How long is this? Didn't someone they didn't like Chaos like time every single 60 FPS spam challenge. Yeah, nice song. Wasn't this verified? Well, the original fight many. Wasn't that verified by Dubby? Yeah, well, I don't think Dubby made it, so I don't think we should like remove it or anything, but I think this is like 6 seconds. I'm not sure. Up until this point, so 76%. Well, 9 seconds is 9 seconds, no matter the speed. But I guess that would be like... I would say that's kind of the limit of human capability on this. Like around 9 seconds. Okay, I fluked it. Nice. That's the new attempt word record. That's like how many? That's 44, so 100 more list points. 10. Now that I'm consistent, or at least slightly consistent, let's do first cut. If I get past the spam, I'm definitely gonna die to the last click. I really want to beat this because I would be the first victor. Because chaos. $59 again. I have 58, 59 times 2. Why do I get so unlucky? Yeah, for once. My friend wanted me to buy that game, but maybe I will try it at some point, but yeah. I'm not gonna be streaming for that much longer because yes, I have other things to do. So I hope I can beat this at least. The SCLs can stand for many different things, but generally, at least in my streams, it stands for the spam challenge list. Pixel, could you check how long this is? Like, I think Chaos timed everything on 60 FPS spam challenge. I think this was like just above 6 seconds or something like that. 5.5, okay. That's a little lower than I thought. It's like I want to know how long the gap is, not the whole level. Because like this says 6 seconds, but the gap is slightly shorter. I'm a hamburger. Every single time my hamburger joins the stream, something like this happens. Okay, I'm not consistent anymore. I always do like long enough spams on the practice levels. Classic am I hamburger. gambling websites for GD. That would be awesome. Circuits who are willing to spend so many attempts on GD levels are willing to gamble all their life savings. %1 further. Okay, see ya. That could work too. How many attempts do I have on this? Way too many. Yeah, the GD gambling. Then just gotta get some big GD YouTuber to promote that gambling to kids. Yeah, these will be fire. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now because I have other things to do, so see you guys.